another video in the train simulator series. Once again, we're going to be driving a class 175 DMU and on a route that some of which we have covered in a previous video. Today we're driving 2 Golf 5-2, which is an early morning start on a wintry day, starting at around about 7 o'clock, and we're going to be driving the train that's running between Cardiff and Cheltenham and Spa. However, this morning not only going to be taking it as far as Bristol Parkway. So what I shall do is I shall jump in the cab and get the train ready to let the passengers on so they're not stood around in the cold. And I'll see you once I'm in there. Well, here we are in the cab of the class 175. We're driving 2 Golf 52. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning and it's a very wintry and cold day, and we'll be driving between Cardiff and Cheltenham Spa, although I'm only taking the train as far as Bristol Parkway. What I'll do is we'll very quickly first of all we'll let people on as it's so cold. Hopefully they won't be standing around too much in the cold, and then we're going to set up ready to go. So I just need to turn that forward, finish it, quickly turn on the headlights and the cab lights. There we go. We do have a little bit of a time delay before we start. As I said, we are driving between Cardiff and Bristol Parkway, although the train will then carry on towards Cheltenham Spa. The first bit of this journey, so between here and Newport, which is the first of the stops on the way, we will have done in both directions in previous videos. Following on from there, we'll go to 7 Tunnel Junction, followed by Patchway station, followed by Bristol Parkway. We're ready to go. So as we leave the station, we do have a speed restriction in place of just 15 miles an hour. Those of you can remember it from the previous video. And also it is downhill, so we will need to do a little bit of braking as we reach 15 miles an hour as we get to the end of here, just because it is very slightly downhill and we do tend to accelerate a little bit. So I'll just let her reduce a little bit of speed, let her gradually creep back up to 15 again. I'm trying a different video capture, so I'm hoping it's going to work. Let me know what you think. What we're waiting for now is the overbridge. When we get to the overbridge, there will be a the speed limit will go up again, up to 40 miles per hour, so we can then begin to accelerate when we get just the other side, when the whole train's just the other side of the overbridge. Roughly as we hit those flats at just the other side of it, you can see. I think the downhill gradient is just levelled out now, so as you can see we're no longer accelerating. It might just give us a little bit of step 1 power just to bring us back up to 15. So there was the increase to 40 miles per hour, and I can begin that speed increase just before we reach these flats on the left hand side. Accelerate up towards 40. What I am looking out for now is the next speed increase, which is on a left hand bend with some houses on the right hand side, and the speed goes up to 75. Now we're at 40, I shall just coast. As I say, I am using a different video capture for the screen capture. I'm using the one that's built into NVIDIA. Hoping it's going to work alright. driven this journey without the HUD a few times, and I always struggle as we get towards the end, either well, really it's to stay within the time limit. Time allowed between Seven Valley Junction and Patchway station. As the speed increases, and when we hit the lights on the right hand side, we can increase up to 75 miles an hour. There we go, we can start our increased. Getting us up to 75. As I say, I always struggle towards the end, particularly between Patchway station and Bristol Parkway. And when I've tried to stay within the time allowed, I tend to overshoot one of the stations, so I will need to go careful when I'm doing it for the video. Hopefully we won't make any of those mistakes. Just accelerate up to 75. And the next thing I'm looking out for is quite difficult to spot in the dark. It's actually a milepost, followed by a signal on the right, followed by an overbridge. The speed then goes up to 95. One of the good things is that I know when I can start accelerating from the 95 because that's where the brake line is on the right hand side. This time in the morning we should have a relatively clear journey. Now we're at 70, I should let her coast until we can see the I need a little bit of step with acceleration. Let's keep our eye out for the 95 mile an hour speed. There was the 95 mile an hour speed ball, so it's now waiting to see the junction on the right hand side. There we go, we can now accelerate up to 95. Sorry if there's a bit of noise on the microphone there. So I've driven this bit of the route a couple of times in the last two videos, so going this way in the first video and going the other way in the second video, so I do know this first bit reasonably well, although in the dark it does seem a little bit different. What I'm looking out for now, the next landmark I'm looking out for is a overbridge with a house almost on the right hand side, almost directly behind it. the signals just after that, and there is it, I believe. We've now got 5 miles to the next station, and I'm going to begin to prepare to ready myself for the next station at the next landmark, which is 2 signals right on the edge of an island, which are quite difficult to spot actually, which is 4 miles to go to the next station. These signals coming up here. Nope, I think I was wrong. I think it's the next sector. So these 2 signals here, these 2 lights, right near the overbridge, it's now got about 4 miles to go to Newport. The next major feature is a left-hand bend, and at that point we need to watch out for the multi-forward showing speed reduction of 75. I need to do some step 3 braking on the light straight after that. There's the warning for the northboard, and there is the northboard. To do step 3 braking to bring us down to 75. I think we're just about hit it in time. Looking out for now is the speed restriction to bring us down to 60. And this one's slightly less of a problem, so we just need some 2 braking to bring us down to 60. Okay here, we should be able to just go down now using step 1. We broke just a little bit early for that one. And now, as we enter the tunnel, there's a novice board warning us for a 30-mile-an-hour restriction. If I do go to step 2 and then step 1, as we enter the tunnel, should be sufficient to bring us down to 30 on the exit. Looks like we've got a single orange warning light. Warning us that double orange going into platform 4, and I have to stop right at the end. We just turned to green there. We do have a little bit of a wait at Newport. Plenty of time to allow the commuters to get on. Although it doesn't look as if there are too many people waiting at the platform edge. doors are now open. We'll let them get on. Like I say, there's a little bit of a wait. We're at this station, so what I'll do is I will cut away and come back just as we're about to leave. Well, we've just been given the all clear, so we're about to leave Newport. Now as we leave Newport there is a 30 mph speed restriction, but it goes down very quickly to 20, so there's no point in accelerating too much. But you can see the 20 mph speed restriction sign just coming up on our left hand side as we round this bend, so at the end of the platform. So there's no point in accelerating beyond that. We're looking out for now is there's a gantry where the speed increases up to 40, and we can put the power on as the track joins from the left hand side. See the speed limit's now gone up to 75, so I can accelerate as we reach these lights here. Once again, the next speed change is up to 90 miles per hour, but once again it's quite difficult to spot. There is a house near a bridge on the left hand side. I think the easiest way for me to remember is I can begin to accelerate once we get to the lines that branch on the right hand side afterwards. So go, we can get accelerated here. 90. At this overbridge there's about 4 miles to go to Severn Valley Junction. We're now waiting for these 2 overbridges, and then we should begin to get our speed restrictions down to 75, preparing for the entry into Severn Valley Junction. The speed reduction as you enter here seemed to me to be a little bit strange, in that you've got a 75-mile-an-hour warning board here, and actually there's almost immediately followed by a 70-mile-an-hour speed warning board. Just begin to slow us down. It's quite a long way to the speed restriction. That's the second one warning for the 70-mile-an-hour speed restriction. Should just leave the brakes at step 1 to bring us down to that 70-mile-an-hour speed restriction. And now we shall coast the rest of it. Slowing down, ready for this Severn Valley Junction station. I slowed down just a little bit early there. The station's just after this bridge, I believe. Once again, I plan to stop right at the end of the platform. The platform's fairly short, so I probably don't want to be entering the platform much above 30. We don't have quite such a long wait at Severn Valley Junction, and as we leave here the speed limit is 70 mile an hour. Don't know what happened there. And as we leave the platform, the speed limit's now gone up to 75, so we can continue to accelerate. Now preparing to go into the Tunnel, which goes underneath the River Severn. That's the name. It's quite a sharp downhill, so I do have to watch the speed limit a little bit, and I may need to use between step 2 and step 1 braking just to keep us within the 75 mph speed limit. So I'm just coasting now, keep an eye on the speed that it's not going to drift up too much, and I'm going to step on braking just to bring us down. I know they're constantly having to pump water out of the station. I believe that, out of the tunnel. I believe that's not because of leakage from above, from the Severn, but actually because there's a freshwater stream that runs underneath as well. Well, I'm happy to be corrected on that if that's not the case. What I am looking out for now is a blue light that tells me that we're approaching the end of the downhill section, and then there's two blue lights when we start the uphill section, and I do need to be prepared to accelerate as soon as I see the two blue lights, because it will require to hold us at 75 full power on the uphill section. And there's the one blue light. What I won't do now is do any more braking. So we're now on the there we go, we're now on the uphill section. You can see how quickly we began to decelerate. Now doing a little bit under 75, 71, 72. Hopefully we will get back up to 75 before the end. As we leave the tunnel, the speed increases up to 90. It's still going uphill, so it does take a little while to get us up to speed. As you can see, we've got full power on and we're struggling to get any acceleration at all. As I say, I always find it slightly difficult to judge the braking for both Patchway station and Bristol Parkway, partly because feels like the timing between the stations is very tight. It's still uphill, so we're still struggling to accelerate. shortly the speed limit goes up to 90, I can just leave it to carry on accelerating. There's the 90 mph speed limit. What I'm looking out for now is a bridge with a number of arches. At that point there's 4 miles to go. Here is the bridge. So we now have about 4 miles to go to Patchway station. It's still uphill, as you can tell. What I'm waiting for now is a tunnel to come up, and at that tunnel I will then begin to prepare to slow down for Patchway station. Section is now levelled out. We're going to accelerate a little bit faster. Just approaching the next station. Station, I should have said we're just approaching the next set of tunnels coming up. As we enter these tunnels I will begin to coast. As you can tell, the tunnel has an uphill section. We're beginning to reduce speed. Let's reduce speed relatively quickly. Patchway station isn't too far after we exit this tunnel. And I will need to do some step 2 braking. The sun's just coming up. Once again, it's a fairly short platform. Accelerated a little bit too much there, even for such a short platform. I think at least partly because it's, as I say, it is uphill. I need to stop right at the end of the platform. as we leave here. There is a 60 mile an hour speed limit, sorry, a 90 mile an hour speed limit that reduces relatively quickly to 60. Double yellow, and I will need to begin to coast as we hit this signal. And then I need to do some step 2-3 braking as we hit this junction here. As we approach Parkway. I need to put a little bit of extra braking on. And here we are at Bristol Parkway, which is where I will hand over to the other driver. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment. If you would like to watch more of the videos, please do subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video, where I'm hoping I can move across to the Great Western Railways and cover some of the routes that I normally commute every morning between Oxford and Reading. So there we go, and I'll see you then.